back to episode 30 of Mended. Dude, what the fuck are we gonna talk about?
I don't know.
This is Kaycee.
I got stories for days.
I know. I think for this episode, what I want to do. Well, first of all, introduce yourself.
I'm Kaycee. I go here.
You go here. So, I think today we should talk about like the 5 most insane stories you have of like your active addiction.
Oh my
Also,
god.
I forgot to mention the mic. You know how to hold the mic.
No.
You just hold over the logo.
You got to speak above the logo in
Right
this
here.
part.
Right here?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, dude. You got stories for days.
Alright, yeah.
Let's get the fuck into them. And then we'll touch on where you're at today. Obviously, I don't want to just like...
I'm trying to think, like, to be put on the spot. You know how
I
they just
know.
come up. I tell you a lot of stories, but they just be coming up. But
I
let
know.
me think, man. Like,
Start with the one where you were stabbed. That's a good one.
oh my god. Well, that one was when I was young. I was like 19. I was selling drugs, and it was somebody I grew up with too, which was crazy. So I was sitting in the front seat of a car. I have another story after this that reminds me of a knife also.
We got an hour.
Which is crazier than this one. I didn't get stabbed, but I got slit in the throat. But yeah, like I was selling them something in the back, and they set me up, and the girl leaned over and stabbed me right in the side, and I still have a scar from it and everything. But
Yeah, didn't she think that you like beat her or something? You didn't even beat her?
no, that's a different story.
Oh, see?
That's the one I got out the car and fought the girl.
See?
No, I did. It was $20 though. Like,
So,
charges
yeah,
to the game, bro. Like,
That's what it was.
charges to the game. That girl just straight tried to rob me. I think she got something, but it wasn't anything crazy. But I didn't know I got stabbed at first until like 5 minutes. Like I had a hoodie on, and like I didn't know she stabbed me. Not 5 minutes. That's kind of crazy. But like a couple of minutes in, it started to burn, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it happened so fast. But the other crazy story about the knife thing was, long story short, this other kid like robbed me by replacing my work with his work, and I could tell as soon as I did it. But he disappeared. I seen him the next day, and I had lost my knife earlier that week. And so the next day I seen him, and he knew I was telling people that he robbed me, and for whatever reason he was pissed. And we were just talking too. Like, we were walking down the street, was talking, like we were talking about it, but we were having like a normal conversation. I didn't think anything of it, and all of a sudden he just grabbed me up and put the knife to my throat, and I looked down, and it's my knife. And
He stabbed you with your own knife, dude?
I looked down, I was like, bro, is that my fucking knife? Like, someone had stole my knife and then sold it to him, and then come around, it's at my neck.
Bro.
Like, yo, I was like, that's crazy, but I got out of it. He just like nicked me in my, and I was like, bro, I'm a whole girl. Like,
I know.
you don't gotta do all that. Like, the fuck.
For context, you grew up in Worcester,
I grew up in Worcester, yeah.
and in a couple words, what was that like?
So, all right, well, my household wasn't like my mom's. My house is crazy. Like, it was different because my dad is a cop, right? My dad's a cop, and he's in the army, so like he wasn't around a lot. My mom was an alcoholic, so there's 4 of us. But my little brother's 8 years younger than me, so he kind of grew up in a different household than us. And it was like me, my sister, and my older brother. And my house was like one of those houses that like everybody came to. Like, we was throwing parties, like everybody stayed there for months. Like, everybody was in and out. Like, my mom would party with us. Like, it was just insane. Like, my aunt lived in my house, who was an alcoholic too. So like, I was exposed. Like, my mom would do coke and all that, so I was like exposed to it all, and like
It was normalized to you.
Normalized, for
yeah,
sure.
like, just
But
getting
then
fucked
when
up.
my dad would come home, we would all try to like clean up type shit. But he was just so about his career. It's like he didn't really know
Or
the
give a fuck, probably.
Yeah, or give a fuck the extent of everything. Because he'll say it now, like, oh, I wish I did this, I wish I did. But I mean, it is what it is now. But my mom's sober now too, so
Shout out to Ma.
right. So, but other than that, like, it was that. Like, I mean, I graduated high school, I did all that, but I went to detox. I graduated high school, and instead of going to college, I went to detox. You know what I mean? And then that's what started this like whole crazy 15 years of me getting high, was because I went to detox at like 18, and everybody was talking about shooting heroin.
And you're like, oh,
I was doing
try that.
perks. Yeah, I was doing perk 30s at the time, and these things called Opanas. And I tried that, and I ended up like, my story's so all over the place. Like, I've been to everywhere. Like, I started out here. I went to the Cushion House at 18, got kicked out, hit Mass Ave like 2011, 2012. Got stuck out here for like 10 years. I got stuck in Chicago, Jersey, everywhere. I've been everywhere. And it's just been all over the place. But it's so hard to tell my story sometimes because it's like...
There's like no beginning and no end. Yeah.
Like, this hopefully is the end. You know what I'm saying?
Or the beginning.
Yeah, or the beginning, right?
Who the fuck is to say?
But yeah, it's been a crazy ride. Like, I got high for like 2 years straight, which was like a pretty long run for me this time because, like, I was with that girl for 8 years. So I had like 3 years clean with her, and then a year, and then a year. And then once that ended, I just got high for 2 years straight until I came here. And like, obviously, like, I struggled here a couple times. That's why I'm dressed like this. Just got out of court.
Just quick little drop.
Just so you know, something I dressed up for this.
It ain't that deep.
Yo, so, but yo, I'm trying to think of some stories, man. Like, I remember one time on Mass Ave, like, bro, I was walking down the street and this like tall black dude comes up to me and he was like, yo, you want to make some money? I'm like, I mean, it depends. I always want to make some money.
Yeah, but how? You got to touch on too, on the podcast, you got to touch on how you have like standards even when you're on the app. Like, you have... Like,
I knew you was gonna bring that shit up, bro.
Please explain to the audience how, like, you've always known that that wasn't gonna be you forever.
Listen, I don't know. I'm a weird drug addict, and like I can like touch on the context of that too, about the last time I got arrested, right? So I'm the type of addict, like, I won't do certain things because like I knew eventually I was gonna get clean. So like, no, I'm not boosting from that store and getting arrested. Like, no, I'm not getting in that car with 50 of you deep doing drugs. Like, there's certain things I just wouldn't do. Like, when I just got arrested in the raid last month, I got arrested in a raid, and we got into the paddy wagon and they all started smoking crack. And then I was like, you're not gonna catch me dead smoking crack in the back of a paddy wagon.
No, like, I'm good. I had enough. You call
yo,
me,
but
you're
even
like,
in my worst, even at my worst, I don't think I would have done it. Like,
yeah. I'm
I'm like, bro, that's just not. It's just a weird thing about me where I'm just like, I'm not doing certain things because like I still try to hold on. Like, I'm not saying I've never crossed that line, but like I still try to hold some like dignity.
No, like, your disease, because it's so it doesn't even make sense because you obviously have lived on Mass Ave, you've been homeless, like, you've slept in the streets, like, you've gone hungry, you've fucking like,
bro,
you're known by the police. Like, there's things that like, it doesn't make sense because it's like, what do you mean you wouldn't smoke crack in the paddy wagon? Like, what the fuck makes you different?
Yo, they really thought I did it. I'm like, I understand why you think I did, but like I didn't.
So like, there's like certain lines that no matter where you're at in your disease, you won't cross.
Oh,
and it's just
God,
like,
every time. My sister even says shit to me all the time because that girl like will cross every line, doesn't give a fuck. But me, I'm like, yo, I'm not doing that. And you couldn't, and you know how I am about making money. You couldn't pay me to do it. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Like, she's like all up in the stores. I'm like, if I ever got caught boosting, it's the embarrassment of getting caught. Like, you're not gonna catch me dead.
I think it's like, in this case, it's a good thing that you have like an ego, because I think your ego prevents you from crossing those lines. Like, places that people and their disease bring them, like, yours does. You won't allow yours to bring you there.
So bad, bro.
Like you said, like, someone's like, oh, how do you want to make money? You're like, what do you
mean? Depends, yeah, right? Because I am also a woman, so they automatically think like, yeah, I'll look like this dead on the street, and like I told you, like I had a sugar daddy drained his bank account. Mm-hmm. He looks like Jeffrey Dahmer, bro. I'm like, if I ever go missing, yo, it's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Go find Jeffrey Dahmer.
I don't even remember his real name half the time. I have everybody calling him Dahmer on the street. He's like, what is this Dahmer shit? I'm like, look in the mirror, bro. Like,
so wait, you said this tall dude came up to you and was like,
oh yeah, like, so, oh my, this was like a funny night but a scary night too, because you know it always ends up being a situation on the streets, right? So like,
it's all fun and games until it's not.
So he started talking about like credit cards and all this shit, and I'm like, nah, I don't do credit card shit. Like, again, don't do that type of shit. I'm not having credit card fraud on my record, right? So he's like, all right, just come to this dude's house with me, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, we can chill, we can smoke. And he was like, he's mad smart, he makes money. I'm like, you know what, whatever. I wasn't doing nothing productive anyway. Yeah. So I'm like, whatever. We go to this dude's house. This dude answers the door looking like, bro, Black Albert Einstein. Like, when I tell you, like, his hair was bald all the way up. Like, he just got electrocuted. And as soon as he opened the door, I was like, what did I just come to, bro? But then it turned into, oh, I have this dude, and he wants to hang out with a girl. You know, at this point I had long hair, and
you still look like a girl.
Yeah, not for nothing on the street. It's not like I have much. I try to, but I'll just throw my hair in a bun and they just think what they think regardless. Even if I do look like this, it's still men are men. But but so I was like, yeah, nah, I don't get down like that. But like, I know how to like manipulate a room when I'm in a situation like that. Like, I just have that type of personality where like I can convince you that I'm not going to do that, but I can also convince you to have me stay here and get high, like, and probably feed me drugs. So
without doing whatever it is you want.
Without doing like, I could make you think I'm going to do it, and then as soon as the time comes, I'm out. You know what I mean? So I was chilling, but he ended up getting me all these drugs, and like the dude actually never even ended up coming through anyways. Like, he ended up calling like, oh, couple hours. He was
the credit card dude?
Yeah, like the dude who wanted to hang with the girl and had the credit cards and all this shit. He ended up not even coming out. But the Einstein dude, like, yo, it was this Einstein dude, the tall dude in the background, and then this black lady, crackhead lady with no hair, a t-shirt, a t-shirt on, right, no pants, and she just was walking around like yo, all night in circles. And I was just like, yo, those are the moments though where I'm like,
why am I here?
What am I doing? Yo, but then I kept calling him Einstein too. I don't even remember his name. And but he was like feeding me dope, and he gave me the bag. But then he knew I was like, towards the end, he knew I was trying to get the fuck out. Yeah. Like, I was trying to dip out with all he gave me.
But what did he want from you? Money?
He I don't know what he wanted. He never like clarified. He gave it to me, and then he started to smoke and he started to bug out, bro. He was running back and forth to the bathroom, flipping the curtains open. Like, yo, I was like, I'm just chilling, like, bro, what is going on? Like, so now I'm trying to slip out, you know what I'm saying? But he knew what I was trying to do. I was like, yo, I'm just gonna walk to the store, I'll be right back. Like, I'm just like, whatever. And he was like, give me the dope. And I was like, oh, bro. So I went into the bathroom and dumped half of it out into something. I don't know why he didn't think I was doing that, but then I left. But yo, that night though, but he wasn't trying to let me leave. That's where it got weird, right? Because even when I gave him the dope, he kept locking the door and he wasn't trying to let me leave. So then, you know, fight or flight comes in those situations all the time.
You're like, they're trying to keep me here, I gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah, fight or flight, bro. Like, so finally, like, the tall dude ended up sticking up for me and was like, yo, let her go, bro. Like, they started arguing about it. I don't know what he wanted from me. I didn't have nothing for him.
He was probably just paranoid and just didn't want you to leave.
That's what I'm thinking. He was probably paranoid, but those fight or flight moments, like, I almost got kidnapped like that too, bro. One time I was just walking down the street, and again, when you're walking down the street like that as a girl, like, men automatically think you're gonna jump in their car, and I'm not, unless you're Jeffrey Dahmer, I guess. Right. But the one dude who looks like a serial killer, I don't know.
Yeah, you're like, I'll choose him.
I'm like, yeah, I'll get in there.
I'll run you for everything, you guys.
Everything's so sad. But he pulled up on me and he started to talk to me, and he was like, he was like, what do you need? I was so dope sick too. Like, this is like a point of desperation, right? This is what I'm talking about. Like, those points of desperation where you're like, kind of like, fuck it, like, what am I gonna do right now? So he offered me money, and I was like, yeah, let me get some money, bro. And I was like, if anybody knows Worcester, I was by like Elm Park in Worcester, and he was like, just get in and sit in the car. And I was like, all right. I was so sick, couldn't even walk anymore, so I sat in the car and we started talking. But he had like not very good English, so I didn't even know what the fuck he was saying, and I was sick, like, so I didn't want to talk. I just wanted money, and I knew he was gonna want something for it, but again, I was trying to finagle whatever I could. And so then, you know, he wanted to do a date, and I was like, nah, don't do that. I was like, and I'm sick. Like, just, I gotta go. Like, if you're not gonna help me, I gotta go.
Yeah, you're wasting my time.
Right. So then he's like, oh, how much do you need? I'm like, I need minimum $40. And he's like, I have $10. And I was like, bro, you're literally wasting my time right now. Like, $10? What did you think? Even if I was to do a date with you, you thought I was gonna get it for $10? Like,
yeah.
Yo, I was bugging. So I'm like, all right. So then he was like, oh, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I'm like, bro, I need $40. And I was trying to explain to him how I was sick, and he just wasn't registering. I think he was drunk too. So he was like, how about I take you to my house? I'm like, where's your house, bro? He goes, Boston. I was like, yeah, no. I was like, I don't even leave Maine South. I don't even know why I'm at Elm Park. You know what I'm saying? So he starts banging my back like, oh, how about I just take you with me? And starts harder and harder and harder. So then, boom, fight or flight mode. I was like, yo, this is not about to end well.
Did you genuinely fear for your life at that point?
Fear for my life? Yo, I never, to this day, besides my sleep paralysis, I've never been
that afraid.
So afraid in my life, because I never like been in a situation where I felt like I was really gonna get like kidnapped type shit. Like, I was like, you know, I was always with people for the most part. I don't really like to get high alone. I know a lot of people do, but I fucking hate to get high alone. And so I looked at the door to see if it was unlocked, and I grabbed my bag and I hopped out the car, and he got out the car and started chasing me. And he was chasing me down the block, and this dude it was like 3 a.m, and this dude was outside smoking a cigarette. Thank fucking God, because I started yelling at him. I was like, yo, I don't know this motherfucker, like, call the cops. Like, he was trying to grab me up and throw me back in the car. He got back into his car, whipped around, boom, boom, right in front of me, got back out, tried to grab me again. And yo, I was so scared. When I tell you I was scared for the rest of the night, I walked back to Main Street I broke a Corona bottle and a brick. I had a Corona bottle in one hand, a brick in the other. You know what I'm saying? I was like ready. I thought every car was him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, this is crazy. But then I heard the cops. So I think that dude called the cops, but I still dipped from the situation. But I still, you know, when I went to Main Street, I made sure to tell all the girls who do jump in and out of cars, like, what the car was, what the dude looked like. Because he was definitely on some... Because a lot of girls down there, you know what I'm saying? They've been killed. They've been beat up,
There's still
raped.
so many missing women down there. It's insane.
Yeah, so...
And men and women, honestly.
Yeah, that's another reason. Like, it's not even just, like, I know plenty of gay girls who jump in and out of cars. Because it's just, that's what the disease does. But, like, that shit alone, bro, even that night... If I had ever thought about it, that night scared me straight, bro. I was like, yeah, no, I will never do that. Like, go into a car with someone I don't know. Like, they already have the upper hand. I'm probably 100 pounds soaking wet. I'm dope sick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you can't fight yourself out of a bag.
No way, bro. So, I be trying to help all them down there all the time, but it is what it is. But, yeah, just situations like that. Like, that's the shit I be thinking about every time I want to get high and shit. Like, or, like, the winters out there when you're so cold you're crying, or like you're so cold you can't even get high, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, ugh, like, fuck that. And then the last time I got high for one night, bro, and ended up in a raid. Like, it's as good as it gets for me, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, your time's up. You're done.
My time's up.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Yo. But yeah, yo, I don't know, it's just so crazy, all of it. But
how long have you had sober
now?
Like, over the years?
I mean, if we run all my time concurrent, like, if we run all my time concurrent, it would be like 10 years.
I'm pretty much a recovery guru. Relapse as my specialty.
Yeah, but no, the longest I had was those. It wasn't even 3 years. It was 2.5 years, and I relapsed during COVID and ended up on the Ave. I'm sure plenty of people on this podcast saw me on Missing on Mass Ave 4,000 shares later. But yeah, I relapsed then, and then I just been struggling to get back since. But yo, not for nothing, I feel like I used to like be like, damn, like, I just haven't felt like I did then, where like I just had that hunger to stay clean. I think until this last relapse, like, I just don't, like, I just would rather stay clean today, which is crazy.
It's a hassle.
Which is crazy because, you know, my job, I drive by Mass Ave every day. And
yeah, but you're driving by Mass Ave in recovery with a job, like
Right.
finally where you need to be in order to continue to go in the right direction.
Not for sure, but
yeah, of course, like the disease is loud.
that's what it does, bro.
Yeah.
That's so, like, I don't want to get high, but because I don't want to get high, it's so unnatural for me that my brain will try to be like, you do want to get high.
It's tricking you.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you do want to get high, like, but I'm like, but I really don't. I think about the whole process of it. I think about you FaceTiming me in the middle of a relapse.
Where are you? I'm coming.
Darlene, FaceTiming me, bro. Oh my god.
Turn your location back on right now.
Bro, that alone, I promise you keeps me clean. I'm like, you guys ruin the relapse.
I will every time. Every fucking time. And people
time.
say that they wish they had that. Like, I've shared that in women's group about like how defeating it is to like show up somewhere and try to drag somebody out of like an active relapse or whatever, and they're like, dude, where were you when I was fucking locked in a house, in a trap house? Like, where were you? Like,
for sure.
How do I get one of you?
That's what I mean. I think that's just like maybe what I needed. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying like I never had people right. Yeah. I'm not saying people haven't cared about me, like, but it's just like, I don't know. It's
right place, right time.
Different,
like,
yeah.
You're fucking different. Getting older, not to blast your age, right. Because we're perfect.
I'm 25.
I'm 19, still in my head.
Yeah, I know I am getting older.
Yeah, like it's been a fucking long time now, and like you said, you've been to every treatment center, you've been to every detox, like you've sat every group. Like, what is left?
It's either I just give in to the disease or die or just do the right thing. But I know I try to stress that, but I also know it's like my experience here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people realize like this is a good place. You feel me? Like, I have been to every treatment center. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, maybe not so much the newer ones because I just got good insurance, but I've been to a few newer ones. I've been to the bottom of the barrel ones too. You know what I mean? So. But, like, this is honestly the best place I've ever been to. There's
been a few people who've been on this podcast, though, and have shared their story and, like, have said, like, find your people.
Right.
Find your village, find your people. And I think that, like, it just so happened you found your people here.
Right.
And, like, you never found your people anywhere else. I'm sure you've met some pretty fucking amazing people over the years.
And I still talk to them,
like, everywhere you go, you're, like, one of those people where you're just loved and, like, people just gravitate towards you. But, like, something clicked here for you.
Right.
It's helped.
It's definitely just different. And like I think maybe just like my journey has just been like, you know, I always think like whatever happened is supposed to lead up to like wherever you are now. You feel me? Like I think along the way those people who did care about me like planted that seed. And
they've definitely played a role.
Yeah, for sure. And so, but yeah, it's been a crazy ride. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of some funny ass story, bro. It's so hard to think of on the spot.
I know, your brain like freezes.
Yo, so bad. What time is it?
It's 3:43. I'm good. I have to deal with work stuff. Don't just ignore me.
I just wanted to know the time anyways. I always ignore you.
Bitch. Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm in love with you. I'm just kidding.
You're so stupid.
I had to do it one time.
You had to announce it publicly. Right. You had to throw us out there.
Yeah.
So what else? What do you think about meetings and sponsorship?
Oh God.
Yeah, and the steps and the solution.
No, listen, I believe in the steps. Like I do. Like I believe in the steps and what they do for you, and like, you know, getting all that shit out and sharing it with somebody else, and like having somebody, you know, help you through all that like trauma and because we tend to keep that in, and that's what we tend to like numb and all that shit. But I don't know. I think I watched too many videos about AA being a cult.
Oh my God, I know. You really have.
The cult mentality.
You don't even go to AA meetings.
NA too. No, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I love NA. I have a lot of love for NA, but I think I really might start doing AA. Again, I used to do AA.
I know, and you said that's when you had a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
You had that 2 years, 3 years, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe you should revisit that. And I've heard that the steps are a lot faster to be able to get through in AA versus NA.
Yeah, for sure. I just think it's hard right now because a lot of like the people I hang with, and like even here, everybody goes to NA. So I need to just kind of venture out by myself, or I'm sure somebody will go with me if I ask.
Turn your mic.
No, you.
Me?
Yeah,
it's been on my thumb.
Oh,
you're putting it past your face.
Oh, she's holding it out there.
Who's the professional? Yeah.
You You like hold it like this and talk like out of it.
I feel like I'm talking on the phone.
Talk over it.
We'll see like
I talk over it.
Yeah, right here, and it's facing to your shoulder.
All right. Are you done roasting me?
Yeah. I'm just
Roasting me.
Do you have any questions for Kaycee?
Let me edit this.
I have somebody who needs detox.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to get in. I like to kind of get into, especially with someone who like is in, the pretty deep in the program. Like, what are some of the things that you constantly think about, like, to keep you going throughout the day? I have a certain set of list of things that I like to go through, and number one is like gratitude. But like I want to see like what
to
your
keep me
take is.
clean.
Yeah, to be like what keeps you grateful throughout the day, because like that's like a huge thing for me personally.
Yeah, gratitude.
I don't know, like great, like being grateful, like I'm definitely grateful for the little things, just like even having a roof over my head, because like, just like having people who care about me, like even spending time with my mom on Easter and like not leaving the house and doing something stupid on her, which I've done I think that was like the first time in years where I didn't do that to her, you know what I'm saying? And like and like my grandfather came down, it's his birthday today. Like my family definitely helps, and like I see my sister's in active addiction, and I see like what it does to my mom, and like even just me, like I care. Like anytime I'm on Facebook, like people post if someone passes away like near Main Street, I call her every time, you know what I'm saying? Like, so just like little things like that, but definitely like the people who care about me, I think help the most. And definitely my family, and I have like a bunch of nieces and nephews who I haven't been a part of their life. Just like all that shit motivates me to because I had like the best aunts and like the best uncles and shit. Like I want to be like that, you know what I'm saying? Like to them. So I don't know, yeah, and just like trying to do better. Like I used to just not even give myself a chance to do better, I think, you know what I mean? I just would just like take it for what it was. I felt like I had fucked up my life, even though I'm only 33, but you just feel like you fucked up your life so bad already that like there's no repairing it, or like people like stop believing in you, or like, you know what I'm saying? You're just kind of like give into.
You're like, this is my identity.
Right.
You embody it.
No, I embodied that identity hard. Like I embodied that identity so hard because of like the outer things too, like where people would be shocked when I was clean, or like, and I'm like, you're right, I shouldn't be clean.
Like what am I doing?
Like,
this isn't even
or
me.
like they'd be like, oh, I thought you were dead. I'm like, you're right.
Your
Should
identity
probably
became like Kaycee
like,
and active addiction. Yeah.
Everybody just expected me to get high, or be already getting high, or be missing, or that I just like took that on full, like wholeheartedly, and just ran with it. But it's kind of like, fuck everybody else. This is my life, you know what I'm saying? So.
You're not trying to live like that anymore. It's fucking painful. I could see if it was like,
no,
staying at a job that people thought you were good at,
Right.
like whatever, I'll stay.
No,
but like,
that shit sucks.
To live in active addiction for the rest of your life because that's the identity you think that you need to have for yourself because you don't know any other identity is crazy.
Yeah, I just had this conversation with one of my best friends. She's just been struggling so hard, and I'm like, dude, I get it. Like I didn't feel good sober, but I didn't feel good getting high. It's like you have to just make a choice. Like, would you rather not feel good sober, or would you rather not feel good high? But
you have to choose your hard.
Right, but being high is so much harder. Like I'd rather not feel good sober and wait to feel better than never feel better. You know what I'm saying? So
like, the consistent misery you're gonna live in active addiction, and at least when you're sober and miserable, it's like a roller coaster. Like you'll have some days where you're like, this isn't that bad, right? But life sucks. Like it does. Sure. But it doesn't have to suck every day of your life, and like it gets better and then it gets worse, and then you have boring days, and like you just have to learn to go with the fucking punches.
A lot of boring days. But I'm like alright with it now. I used to, when I first got, I couldn't even sit still. I'm like getting better. I still have my moments, but I couldn't sit still. I couldn't sit with myself. Like now I love to be alone. I just think it gets to a point where you're just like, enough is enough. But you have to choose when enough is enough, because it could definitely keep going.
That's been one of my mottos for like the longest time. The entire time I've worked here is choose your hard.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Like it's hard regardless. Life is hard. Shit sucks.
And being an addict is like
you can also have
so
some
annoying.
Yeah, you can also have some such great moments sober.
So annoying. Yeah, I do. Like I just said on Sunday, like I had a really good time just chilling with my mom and not thinking about how I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna leave the house so I can fucking low key go get high.
Yeah, and then have to deal with the aftermath of that and
like,
us and everybody else.
Yeah, and just disappoint her, myself, everybody. Like you can tell she was just happy. Like when I just went to see her after court, like she just is in better spirits. Just having me clean, my sister's not doing well, but just having one of us okay helps. You feel me?
Dude, that alleviates so much off of her. I can't imagine having both of my kids sick like that.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Like I don't know what I would never survive it.
It's terrible. She's a tough woman.
She's a soldier. Yeah,
she's a tough woman. But yeah, that's to answer your question in a long statement.
You can go on longer if you want. We're at like 30 minutes. Oh, you want me to ask another question?
No, you don't have to. I didn't know if you were done talking.
Oh, I guess I was, but I can ask another question if you want me to.
Yeah, you can ask one more question.
One more?
Like that.
Oh, how lucky I am.
After that, I started to get paid for my time.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
cool.
we're good at
well,
like a 40-minute mark with her. Her ADHD is like crippling.
40 minutes for sure.
Is it worse than me?
Wait, she wants to be on her fucking game on her phone so bad right now, or to just get up and walk away. She can't literally fathom the fact that she's still sitting in a chair holding a conversation.
I know.
For this long.
You're doing real well. I like how it's going so far. Do you have like any sense of like a higher power or anything like that?
Yeah, I do actually. I think that my what's it called? Relationship should probably be like better, because I feel like I tend to just pray when I want to get high. Like that's really the only time I've been praying, is like I just ask for the obsession to be lifted. But so I think I have like some sense of a higher power. I just think
You haven't tapped into it yet.
Yeah, for sure. Because when I do pray for that, it works. So clearly, that's something I should tap into, because it works for that. So I'm sure it will work for whatever else. But I think it was just something I struggled. It wasn't like God was never a problem for me. It was just out of sight, out of mind. Like I never thought about God. I didn't ask him for help when I was in trouble. Like he was just out of sight, out of mind, or whatever higher power was out of sight, out of mind.
It's hard to believe in something that you can't see or feel to a lot of the times. And like you can feel your own spirituality. Like I've been recently, my daughter has been really asking me to like, you know, tap into her, like what are we, like what were you raised, like Catholic, whatever, like why don't we go to church, like all that type of shit. And I went to Catholic school my whole life, and like I'm recently like tapping back into my spirituality and like trying to find a relationship with my higher power and with like God and stuff like that. And I'll be going to bed at night, and you know how sometimes like you're in your own thoughts at night and you're like, dude, how am I gonna fall asleep? Like you're just your mind feels wired but like also empty at the same time, because you don't really have anything you're thinking about, but your thoughts just come as you're laying there in silence. So I've been using that time to like pray, because like I don't think about it either throughout the day. Like something bad happens, my first instinct isn't to pray like everyone else is. It seems like everyone else is like praying on it.
The foxhole prays or whatever. Like
there's a prayer for everything. Mine isn't pray. Mine's like deal with that shit on your own.
Yeah, I just figure out how to get out of it, or figure out like I'm very intellectualized. Like everything's intellectual for me.
Yeah, everything is like confidence and like telling yourself, self-talk, telling yourself you can get through it, whatever. But sometimes we fail at that.
No, for sure.
I fail at that a lot. You more than me, but
I'm like, yeah, just get out.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, just run or just shut down.
You are pretty good at that. Like as far as I can see, I don't know if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we all have our own internal struggles, but like, I feel like I'm somebody who was taught to pray, so it's not even like, you know, I was never taught that, or it was never an option for me. I was literally from a very young age all the way until high school taught to pray, taught to believe in God, taught to lean on God. I don't know where it got lost, but like it's not natural to me at all anymore. It's not like.
You don't think because it was like maybe pushed on you so much?
I do sometimes think that. I'm like, I definitely think that it was a lot. I was like taught by nuns, you know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think you can just find your own way in it. Like,
No, for sure. But my daughter's definitely the reason why I'm tapping back into it. And it has been helpful. I swear to God, like, there's been some things that have happened over the last few years that I've, like, hit my knees again. Like, hit my knees because I was so desperate for, like, it to end and be over, or for something better to happen and change. And I've hit my knees on my bedside and prayed to God. And I've come out on the other side of that.
Right.
And I have to, like, believe that it had that played a role. Like, praying to somebody played a role
too. Like, it's clearly showing you that it works. It's just the consistency of it. Like, I think we shouldn't just do it when we need him the most, or need your higher power the most.
Yeah.
It's like, I think I should be more consistent with it for sure.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to be, at least, but I forget like it's an option.
For sure. It's life be just happening. It's
like, I wish I was like a God-fearing woman, like a lot of other people are. Like, and I am to a sense, but I don't know. It's just I could talk about that shit for days.
Me too, but I also like struggle with it too because I'm such a conspiracy theorist. That, like,
I know.
I'm not even gonna go that rabbit hole because that shit makes me want to get high alone,
you just have to choose whether or not, like, there's enough evidence to prove against it, or if, like, there's just no way. You know what I mean? There's just no way that, like, this all came out of nowhere.
Right? Yeah, it's true.
And I'd rather believe in something. Wasn't life better when you believed in, like, Santa and the Easter Bunny and, like, the magic of Disney?
That was a good way to put it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Don't even hold me.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie.
Life was better when you believed in all those things.
That was a good way to think about it.
As an adult, we still have that, but we could just believe in our spirituality.
Yeah.
That's a fucking mic
that
drop.
Fire,
I'm not even kidding.
I don't even think of it like that.
Make sure you clip that.
Right.
I will.
Put it on my personal TikTok. Anyway.
Right.
Kaycee's probably crawling out of our skin. We can probably wrap up.
All right.
Yeah, that's true.
You got anything to announce, like, that's coming up or anything?
No, but I want to, like, tap into Power of Recovery's alumni, because I feel like I haven't seen or heard from a lot of our alumni. I want a
Listen up, alumni.
Listen up, alumni. I'm coming for you.
Oh, is that a threat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm coming for all of you. So,
yeah. What do you have anything specifically to tell them, or you're coming after them?
No, I'm planning another alumni event.
Oh, so
and I want
in.
more people to tap in, and I want to, like, see people and catch up with people and get into it.
Same here.
I don't have anything yet.
Did any alumni even come to the...
Yeah, there was a few, but I want more.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Including you. Like, you are an alumni. He's a whole alumni.
I am.
We need to do more things like that.
I have so much. I have so many things I've been...
I don't care. Pencil me in.
All right.
This is where it all started.
That is true. It is true. Yeah.
Do you get anything?
Just again, if you want to come to my celebration.
It's this week?
No, it's a
You never texted me the details.
Oh.
That's on you.
Shoot. I will.
Oh, shucks.
Shucks.
Where is it?
He doesn't like to say anonymity.
All right, well, let me know after.
You can guess where it is. It's
right there.
Okay.
Yeah. But so hit me up if you want to come. B-Ball-Dave69 on Instagram.
Yo, add me on TikTok.
Dude, we're trying to go TikTok viral.
Yeah, add me on TikTok. What's my TikTok? I think it's Kaycee 93.
That's how you say your name?
It's Kaycee Cipro.
I have no idea. I did not take a single guess once.
About our last name?
Yeah, no, I saw it and I was like, I'm not gonna. I don't know.
The most educated being I've ever met in my life can't dissect an Italian last name.
Yeah.
Well, now you know.
All right, it's noted. Oh, Cipro, gotcha.
So anybody who's wanting to be a part of and experience a vibe like this, reach out. Yeah, to one of us. We're open to new guests and new people, and as long as you're not going to cancel on us.
Please don't cancel on us.
Because people be doing that.
Yep.
And we get so, like, disappointed and sad, and we're like...
I get very sad.
I get very sad.
We have to make TikToks.
Well.
Yeah.
But all right. Well,
all right, she gotta go.
See you later.
Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.